What's up, family? I'm excited about putting out these videos. A lot of people have been asking me, uh, you know, put out videos. So here I am, Father Fructose, trying to share some knowledge with you guys. Today I want to talk about detoxification. What is detox? Father Fructose, you always talk about detox, yada yada. Detox, is it a myth? Is it real? Like, why do we need a detox if, that's what our organs are for, right? That's what our eliminative organs are for, right? Well, that's the issue. They are for detoxification, but all our eliminative organs are compromised. Why are they compromised? Generations of improper eating, generations of inharmonious food consumption. So the human being, physiologically, we're frugivores, like the primates. So the human being should be eating a diet of fruits, veggies, herbs, nuts, and seeds. When you stray from that diet, your body, as a defense, creates mucus, creates that mucoid plaque, as a defense for, you're eating these foreign proteins that our body can't really process, can't really properly digest. So, it leaves an acidic residue in our body. And, for example, like, eating meat, and all these animal products. We're not designed, nowhere in our anatomy does it point to we're carnivores or omnivores. But, we get these ideas, pushed down our throats. We were born into it, and that's just what we thought eating was, But that's why there's so much disease in the world. That's why everyone's so sick, because, we're, let's say, a gas engine, but we've been putting diesel fuel, so our engine starts to break down, the vessel starts to break down, it doesn't perform as well, we get sick. So detox, right? How, okay, so let's say, okay, I want to detox, I'm sick, I don't feel well, I want to clean up my body. How do I start that process? Well, basically, detoxification is about getting out of the way, because really we're always in the way. By in the way, meaning stop eating the shit that's making you sick. How do you get out of the way? You eat a high raw diet, mostly fruits and veggies. If you're thinking detoxification, like, that's the way that's the route you want to take. You want to stick with the fruits and the veggies. Why? Because that's what we were designed to eat. So when you start consuming the foods you were designed to eat, your body recognizes that, and your body takes it all in. It hydrates your cells. These foods are hydrating. Fruits and veggies are hydrating your cells, rather than the other foods like the meats and the processed food and all that shit, and the dairy. It dehydrates you and forms mucus in your body. So we start eating these foods, they're high in electricity, they're electric, so we're turning on that engine. All these other foods are slowing us down. It's bringing us down, it's slowing us down, it's fogging us, we get sick, we're very acidic. So we start introducing alkaline chemistry to the body. It's simple, it's basic science, it's chemistry. There's two sides of chemistry. There's alkaline and there's acidic. When do you get sick? When you're more on the acidic side, So unfortunately our diets, contain mostly acidic foods. That's what our diets consist of, mostly acidic foods. So you bring in the alkaline foods, and your body starts to alkalize. You know, when your body's alkaline, you're not gonna have an issue. It's not a breeding ground for disease. Acidic environment is a breeding ground for disease. So, you wanna stop being sick, you wanna get well, alkalize the body. Simple. It's just simple chemistry. So bring in that, that high alkaline chemistry, those electric, vibrant foods, that live food, like we want to be alive, we want to feel good, but we're eating all these dead foods, and they're weighing us down. They literally weigh us down because our body's not designed to consume it. It'll make do, it'll do what it's got to do, but you're taxing your body. You get me? Why? It's not efficient. You're demanding a lot of your body, so all your other functions are compromised. Your mind isn't as clear, your eyesight isn't as good, your sense of smell isn't as good, because your body has to focus all on digestion. All the energy coming here, like 80% of our energy goes to digestion. When you remove that, you give the body an opportunity to restore homeostasis. So that's what I meant by getting out of the way. So we start eating these simple foods, simpler the better, because it's less work for the body to do. You give the body less work, then the body can focus more on healing. It can focus on what it needs to do. So it's like, yeah, but, that's what our kidneys and our liver for detox. Yes, that's true. But our kidneys, our livers, and other organs are compromised because of the acidic environment. So you're eating all these acid foods, and the body doesn't have time to eliminate it because it's too much. It can't keep up. The kidneys are... So the kidneys are the main thing for detoxification. If your kidneys aren't filtering properly, you're not gonna detox. And all of us, notice a lot of people have lower back pain. Lower back pain, when there's lower back pain, there's always kidney pressure involved. Why is there kidney pressure? Because you're eating the wrong foods. Your kidneys swell up, and they put pressure on the lumbar muscles in your lower back. And now you got an achy back, you got a stiff back, all this. So when you start consuming these raw foods, they hydrate you. They hydrate the kidneys. The body's not overworking, so your kidneys can start filtering properly. The kidney's job is to eliminate cellular waste, right? So we have 100 trillion cells in our body. They all eat and they all shit. So everything that consumes has to eliminate. So what's happening? Why are we getting sick? Why do we need to detox? The foods that we're eating, these acidic foods, the body's not able to eliminate in time, because it's so much work. The body just can't do it, can't keep up. So these foods that are toxic are compromising our eliminative organs. So what's happening? Our kidneys aren't filtering properly, so these acids, this cellular waste, is lingering in our body, and that's really the breeding ground for disease. We're 80% lymphatic fluid, only 20% blood. So that interstitial fluid, that's where that 80% filters through the kidneys. That's your cellular waste that gets out through the urine. But like I said, because our kidneys are underperforming, we're not eliminating properly, and that's why we get sick. That's why we have disease. It's really simple. It's not that complicated. So getting back to the food, these fruits, and you're eating back in harmony. It's really coming back to nature. You're coming back to nature. The Homo sapien, eating the foods that we were designed to eat. Giving your vehicle the proper fuel so it can function optimally. So let's talk more about the fruits. And why the fruits are more powerful during detoxification. Well, they're more stringent, they're more hydrating, and they're more electric. The fruits have more angstroms of electromagnetic energy. So that's very important to help activate the body, to activate your vessel again, and activate those organs that are slacking. Those organs that aren't really you know, performing because you've been eating, you know, an acidic diet. Veggies are great. Veggies are not the enemy, but they're harder to digest. So with healing, you know, we want to keep things as simple as possible. I mean, look at a fruit. You know, it's, you put it in your mouth and it's already melting. You know, it's already digesting in your mouth. So that's giving your body very little work. So that energetic exchange is very simple. It's very clean. It's very hydrating. Your body's not working a whole lot. It's just getting fuel. You know, it's just getting fuel and you're not giving a lot of work. So it can focus on healing. You know, the body can focus on doing what it needs to do. As I said, when you remove all this digestive energy, your body can get to work and do its thing. You know, the body's the healer. The body's the healer. It's an amazing machine. But when you treat it like a dumpster, it starts to malfunction. So, you know, it's, you know, getting educated, learning what foods are for us and what foods aren't, you know? So, you know, it's like, for example, a cat is a carnivore, you know, so you wouldn't feed a cat a fruit diet because it'll die, you know, it'll die. It needs, you know, it's designed to eat the meat. So when you don't eat the foods that you were designed to eat, you will start deteriorating. That's why, you know, that's why everyone's got arthritis when they're getting older. Like, that's not necessarily a thing that needs to happen. We don't need to become arthritic. We don't need to become stiff as we get older. It's an accumulation of the acidic foods. That's why our bodies start breaking down, because, you know, you've lived 40, 50, 60 years of an acidic diet, you know, and your body starts to break down. And sometimes it doesn't even take that long. You know, we got people in their 20s sick. We got people even younger sick with cancers and all sorts of things, you know. But I've personally met people. I've met people that have healed, you know, with fruits and veggies from autoimmune disease and all these incurable diseases, you know, that the doctors say are incurable and there's no cure for, like cancers and IBS and Crohn's and everything. The doctors say, oh, there's nothing to do, we just gotta treat it, you know. That's false, fake news, you know. Don't believe that shit, you know, because it can be done, and it's been done, you know. It's happening. There's people healing all over the world. So don't be a victim of that propaganda, you know. Empower yourself, get educated, and take action, you know. All right. Well, I think that's good for the first video. I'll catch you guys later. See ya.